Hello everyone. It is Tuesday, June 11th, and I just got back from Vegas yesterday for the Battle Hardened and ProQuest Plus event. I got about 2 days left of testing for Nationals. Yeah, the plan for this week is just to mostly focus on draft. So my goal is to at least get 2 drafts streamed today. Maybe more if the pods don't go as well, or they end up being just cutting short. And so I'll be hopping in the draft queue on the Runaway server. And when the drafts fire, we'll be streaming that. And so, after Vegas, Vegas didn't really help me decide what I'm playing Classic Constructed too much. I think I'm leaning a little bit towards Levia now. So, yeah, what happened in Vegas? On Saturday, I played the Battle Hardened, and I played Levia, and I started off well, 3-0, and I ended up losing to Alexander Vor on Kano, and I lost to a player on Zen. I'm blanking on his name right now, but I played him a bunch before, and he's always been on Ninja. It was a really close game against Zen that I lost, so I ended up going 5-2, getting something like 10th or between 10th and 12th, which wasn't going to be good enough, obviously, for top 8. And then, but the list felt good. I ended up playing something pretty similar to what I had been playing on the stream. This was the Vegas list. I ended up swapping out some of the blues again. I tried Blue Endless Maul, which was actually pretty good. I did attack with it a few times for 7. And then, what else did we change? We added the 3rd Agile Windup, the 3rd Smashback Ale Horn, and just some different sideboard tech that I was thinking of trying. Runner wasn't bad, actually. I liked it a lot. So, I wouldn't be surprised if my Nationals list ends up something close to this. I really wanted to at least give Riptide one try over the weekend, and so I ended up registering Riptide for the ProQuest Plus event, and it was difficult. I'll say that. My my round 1 with Riptide was against Brody Spurlock, who obviously won on Saturday like he always does. He was playing his patented Azalea deck, and our game was really close. It went all. I wasn't really planning to fatigue him on his when he's playing Azalea, but the game ended up going to where he had 5 cards left in deck, and he got me with one of his last dominates that he could possibly do. It was just a dominate for 6. And I just couldn't find 2 traps in that hand, so it was a good match. But I started off 0-1, and then I basically got a bye in round 2. In round 3, I faced another Azalea. This Azalea presented Dreadborn to me, and it was much harder. And in round 4, I faced Victor, another hard matchup for Riptide, but I ended up barely being able to squeak that game out. And then what else have did I face on Sunday's event? I faced an Enigma. I lost to an Enigma early, and yeah, that matchup can be pretty tough if you don't actually respect their spectral auras, and I chose not to respect the Shimmers of Silver, and it punished me pretty hard because of a Restless Coalescence that was able to just keep generating counters, and which made more spectral shields, and ended up being pretty tough since I wasn't able to fully clear them out. But my opponent played that one well, and yeah, so lost to Enigma, lost to 2 Azaleas, and then the last round was against a Fatigue Great Axe Olympia Warrior deck, and I had seen them playing hatchets, and so I was expecting hatchets, and I kind of prepared for a really long game by playing more than 60 cards, but I probably could have actually won the last round if I had overblocked 6 instead of 3. Like, I thought I knew their pitch attack, but I didn't actually know what their arsenal was, and their arsenal ended up being another 0 for 3 attack reaction, which I didn't account for. And so on my last hand cycle, I ended up not blocking enough to die, and when I would have had game if I was able to attack on my turn. So it was another good game, but overall I went 2-4 with Riptide, which isn't great considering one of those was a bye, but I don't know, the list is cool. I ended up trying something a little different than what I had been streaming. I tried out the Stonewall Gauntlet just because I had seen so many players on Zen and New, and obviously a lot of Azaleas. So I just wanted to try out the Gauntlet and see how I liked it. Overall it was pretty good. I don't actually know if it's better than the Half Glove, but I didn't get to face any Zens. I didn't get to face any News, which is the real reason why I wanted to play Riptide in the first place. But this list focused a lot more on like 3-for-7s. So Fighting Spirit, Barraging Barnhide, playing all the big arrows. Of course, my one of Virulent Touch, which I'll never play Riptide without. And then just like traps and more blues. And I tried changing out some of the equipment with the Gauntlet and Snapdragons. They were okay. I'm not entirely convinced this is the way to play Riptide, but it could be good. But yeah, after this past weekend, I'm not sure if that's the deck I wanna register for nationals. So we'll see. Maybe I can keep working on it. I kind of wanted to be locked in on a deck already, so I'm basically leaning Levia or Azalea now. I I played enough Azalea to know the matchups, I think, and I think the deck has proven itself to be solid, and Brody just keeps doing really well with it. And yeah, when I was considering Azalea, I was a little worried about the new matchup, but I watched a lot of Brody's games versus new this weekend, and he was able to pull through on a lot of them versus good players. So maybe the matchup's not as bad as I thought it might be. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now with Classic Constructed. We got to do at least one practice draft in Vegas, and so now I'm hoping to get some more practice drafts in this week before Nationals. And it looks like my draft key just popped. So let's see, do I need to make the lobby? Maybe. Alright. Get this session up for everyone. There we go. Cool. But yeah, still feel pretty good on draft. At this point, I'm just trying to refresh myself. Well, Leviathan. Let's see who the 8th person is that we're missing. Cool, we got all 8 people in here. Let's get into it. Alright. Pack 1, pick 1. Actually a very red heavy pack. I've seen a lot of packs be almost all blue before. So the split of class commons is 3 assassin, 2 ninja, 2 illusionist. So if we really wanted to send a signal, we can cut a ninja card or cut an illusionist card. If we pick the illusionist spectral manifestations, our wheel doesn't look great. If we pick the pouncing key and they end up only being 2 ninjas, then we're gonna get either a key unleashed or a harmony of the hunt, which are both decent cards. But if you weren't looking to force, then I think Battlefront Bastion obviously is a great first pick. Attune with Cosmic Vibrations as Majestic is both good and bad. I've rarely ever seen it get the 5 power or 5 defense, but it is a blue, and it's a little risky to play against new. You can pick the Battlefront Bastion. I think I'm gonna go with the Cosmic Vibrations. Just get the blues out of the way early. That way, if I end up in Ninja, I mean, Battlefront Bastion's okay in Ninja. But we'll pick the blue. Try to read the table before committing to a class. So the person passing to us ended up picking a rare also. We can pick the equipment, and that way we won't need to worry about finding the rare chess piece. We could also just pick up the spectral manifestations now. Um, the wheel still isn't great for us if we pick the manifestations. But none of these other cards are too exciting. Sucks because we just passed one. I'd like 2 of them in my draft deck, but we'll pick it. We're not gonna hard lock ourselves into it yet. Huh. Okay. So pick 3, all the class cards are still in here. So we basically have to make a guess on which direction we want to go. We could pick the Blue Bastion and stay open again. We could pick the Transcend card. I wonder what 2 Mystic cards were picked. Generic and or Mystic cards were picked from this pack instead of I guess most of the class cards aren't that good, but Desires of Flesh is really strong. The Aspect of Tiger Body is an amazing rare for Zen and draft. Okay, we're gonna pick the Bastion. All the class cards are still here. No. I want to read. Alright. Well, we're going to pick the Illusionist card. What to pick here? Blue block 3, or we can pick the blue aura. I think I'm going to value the block 3 over the aura. Another Bastion, which is kind of crazy. But notably on pick 6, we finally see a class card missing, and it's an Illusionist class card. So there is at least one other Enigma player. I'll pick the Blue Bastion. Even though we have these 2 Illusionist cards, we don't necessarily have to commit, but if we saw something that was like super wide open. But I like seeing 2 Illusionist cards there. It does mean that there's at least not more than 3 Illusionist players at the table, I guess. So in our first pack, we had a red Spectral Manifestations. I said the wheel would suck because the only other Illusionist card was the Vengeful Apparition. And so to me, this means that there are only 2 Illusionist players at the table, which I'm happy to see. Do we have the gloves in that pack? We might have had the gloves in that pack. Maybe there are 3 Enigmas. I don't actually remember if we had the gloves in the back. Alright. None of these cards are very exciting. I'll definitely take the blue Vengeful. Overall, a pretty weak pack one, I'd say, but not too bad. Put these in the sideboard because I don't really want to play them, but we have them there if we need them. Same. Alright, so what do we open? Nothing too exciting. Another 3 Assassin pack. Blue Spectral Manifestations isn't something I really want. Grains isn't the type of Transcend card that I'm looking for, so I'm just going to pick the equipment here and hope to wheel one of those blues. Dang, Persuasive Prognosis. Alright. So, this time we're passing to the right. And the person passing to us picked a rare, so we don't really have a signal on what they ended up being just yet. The Ward 3 seems fine. We already have a headpiece. Stir the Pot's okay also, but we'll just pick the Solitary Companion. We already got the boots. Another Bastion's pretty solid. Single-minded determinations. You want a lot of red Vengefuls to get use out of them. We'll just pick the Bastion. Alright. An Illusionist card is missing, so the Illusionist is pretty close. The other Illusionist player is pretty close to our left. Well, I don't want that. I'm gonna pick the 0 for 4. Dang, a lot of ninja cards going around. So many Majestics, but none of them for me. Okay, equipment we already have, so both Illusionist cards are missing from this pack, so there are 3 Enigmas, which it's tough, it's tough. We don't really have that many win conditions in our deck yet. I'd like to get a red Waxing. Maybe another red Manifestations. And then we also definitely need some Transcend cards. Waiting for the packs to get back to us. Alright. Blue Waxing or Blue Blanche? Yes, the Waxing. Okay, we wield a Transcend card. Huh. It's a tough pick. We'll still pick the blue. Alright. Need a good pack 3 here. Alright. So, options. a new mirror. In draft or classic constructed? It gets crazy in draft. I can imagine it's still pretty annoying in classic constructed. Yeah, I've had some wild games. Did you remember to board out your levels of enlightenment? Did your opponent board out their levels of enlightenment? Alright, so I'm going to pick the homage transcend card. I think red haste shelter is fine, but we just want more transcend cards at this point. The mystic tome is interesting, but I don't actually have enough cheat cards. Get rewarded with another red haste shelter. We could pick the transcend card again. Pick the haste shelter though. Alright, finally. That's tough though. Passing up another blue bastion. I'll definitely take the ward 4 though. No, he didn't. Nice. Yellow haze, red vengeful. Another red vengeful. Man, we're missing a chest piece and we're missing the gloves. I think we passed on both of them in pack 1. Blue Moon Chakra is pretty good though. It enables transcend cards. It becomes a blue block 3. Oh. Huh. Take the blue block 3. We can pick up legs. We can pick up solitary companion. Another blue block 3 would be sick also. This is a tough one. The Aqualapse isn't great in Enigma. It's fine. We're at 15 blues. Oh, big blue sky. Face of Leap is tempting also. Damn, sad we don't get to wheel this pack. Some good cards in here. Put the defense reaction. I guess we have enough auras now to make use of the red ventrals. Yellow Haunting Spectre? It's probably okay. Our deck is so red heavy. Alright. So we got our list. Gonna build it on Fabtcg really quick, and then I don't remember what number this is. We'll put 6. Alright, so can't play these weapons. Yeah, we definitely missed out on more equipment. I think we only saw them in pack 1. Oh, we already have the lights. Why was I even thinking of the aqualapse? We needed gloves and chest. Alright. Yeah, I think we only pass up the gloves and chest piece in pack 1. So that's tough. Let's see. What do we not want? Can't play you. Can't play you. Just 35 cards. We don't have too many win conditions. Our deck looks a little weak to new, if they have enough pick to pieces, but we'll try our best. It's 32 now. 16 blues. I don't really want to go below 15. Alright. So let's see who we are facing against. We're facing against CCG. We'll make the lobby and then we'll finish sideboarding depending on what we're facing. So yeah, this is 32 cards. Playing against Sen. Okay. So against Sen, we have a lot of bastions, which will be good. Let's see, are they gonna make us go first? They are. So when they make us go first, the red determination's actually a lot better. Same with the red haunting specter. We need to cut one blue. Let's cut the no block. Then we'll cut one of. Put the yellow vengeful. Sure. It's 30 cards. Alright, sweet. So we got two auras that care about being the first aura we play. We got the moon chakra that we can arsenal to prevent one. I'm gonna overpitch for this. Then we'll go to end. Maybe we draw a transcend card. We do not. The blue bastion will be good at protecting the determination though. Okay, they don't have a glove, so we don't have to worry about any attack reaction here. You could use the moon chakra to prevent this. think I'm more interested in using the boots. Just hold on to this for as long as we can, just in case we do find the Transcend card. We don't have that many. I think only 2 copies of Transcend cards in our deck. Seven. Well, we can block 7, but then we don't get to attack. We can block 6 if we hit a blue on top. Okay, we're almost certainly blocking with that one. What do you guys think? Do we gamble? Yeah, I think we go like this. Top card of their deck is red. That's fine. But now we're preventing 7. That way we at least get to attack for 5. Our goal is to get them in the sub 5 health range, and then try to make a loop at the end of the game of our energy cards and using Enigma's ability. This is Ward 2. We're definitely gonna have to give it up this turn. So I think we'll say no blocks. Alright. So their hand wasn't great. This hits, they'll be able to arsenal the target they made. I think that's fine. I'm gonna end up taking 8 here. It's a lot. We could just block 3. Yeah, it's probably better. Alright. So we have the extra resource to use our Truths Retold right now. The only aura... I don't know which one I want to rebuy. Probably the Single-Minded Determination. I think we definitely want the Ward 1 to help protect this shield, since we know that they have the Crouching Tiger in Arsenal already. Alright. Go ahead and do that. There aren't too many targets for Truths Retold in our deck. That's not good. That means the tiger's coming in for 2. What does that mean? Does they have another way to make a tiger, probably? Or is this just going to be a pouncing key afterwards? It's going to be a pouncing key afterwards. Help. I guess if it's a pouncing key, we could save the shield. We'll see. They attack with a weapon here. I think we messed up, but... Oh, this doesn't even block 3. Dumb. Okay. Bummer. Alright. Our shield's dead. See how good Haunting Spectre really is. Once I know how good Red Haunting Spectre is, I'll let you know how good the yellow one is. But Ward 4 on the front's pretty strong. And then we found our second Transcend card. Sand doesn't block very well though. How you feeling about the weekend, William? Billy? He committed to the new? You're malding. Alright. So this is where Haunting Spectre is going to be great. Get the full Ward 4 value. Then I think we might as well do these now. So we want to activate it once on their turn, once on our turn. We could also just attack for 6. We could pitch this to attack for 2. And then activate Enigma again? Tough choice, I don't know how to continue this turn. And it probably determines the outcome of the game. Okay, they're blocking with the nimblism. I like to see that. It's a little scary. I don't know what that means. I think we're definitely going to activate Enigma. We could attack for 4. We could... I think attacking for 4 is fine. So it feels like our opponent might have an all red hand. That's why they blocked with nimblism, or they're just going to throw one big Battlefront Bastion at us or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, block 3, block 3. Lose 1 shield. Or we can block 2 and then tap for 6. It's probably good too. Alright, if they take all 6 here, I'm feeling good about the game. If they don't take all 6 here, we'll see how many cards they block with. I don't know. I think we're in an okay spot. I guess we still have the Red Haze Shelter left in our deck. That's more threats. They do have all their armor still too, so they aren't really below 4 health yet. Do we think they have... We'll see how they can do their turn. So they have another key unleashed. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask before blocking with the blue astral etchings. Ouch. What's up? Alright, so we lose all our shields. We don't get to do too much on our turn. Just deploy the Ward 4. I think we are in trouble now. But we still have left Evasive Leap. Vegas was good. It was a lot of fun. I played Levia day 1, and then I played Riptide day 2. And day 1 was much better. We went 5-2 with Levia. So I think I'm leaning towards Levia for Nationals this weekend. Let's think about this. Red Chakra, Red Incantation. So the Tiger's coming in for 7? If I had a blue, I'd consider attacking with the Bastion, but... let this happen. And then, yeah, so 5-2 Levia. That felt good. And then Riptide, I tried a weird list and went 2-4 with it. That wasn't great. Another key unleashed. Stop it. Alright, try to survive again. Found our haste shelter, we found our evasive leap. I think the deck's good. Problem matchups for Levia. Oh, that's not good if that hits us. Our haste shelter doesn't attack. Our haste shelter will only attack for 1? Yeah, I think we're in trouble. I think we're dead. Yeah, the deck doesn't implode. Azalea's tough. Zen is close. It's just like your normal race. I don't actually remember our opponent's next hand. I know it's like a blue tiger form or something. I don't really want to play this and attack for 1 since we're under the effect of that. Yeah, I think that's why I like Levia, is like she feels pretty solid and there's no real bad matchups. The most uncomfortable matchups the matchups I'm most uncomfortable with right now are Azalea and Kano. I just keep losing to Alexander Vor. Okay, they take 2, makes sense. And I don't think this hand is going to survive, even if they have all blues here. It's like blue tiger form, transcend. Alright, we're in trouble. This comes in for 2. Maybe they have no follow-up. I don't really remember. We have a ward 4. We only get to attack them for 2 once though. So I think we are done. We're dead. I'm still thinking back on that Emissary of Tide's turn. I wonder if what we did was right. I don't think the 2 more damage really does much. Missing with that attune on the cosmic vibrations was pretty painful too, having to use the moon chakra right away since we drew the transcend card. After that, tough game, but our opponent's deck looks good. A lot of key unleashed, a lot of red bastions. Got the chess piece, which makes sense since it was wheeling. Biting breeze that could. They have another transcend card, I think. They don't need it. A windy blow. Oh, it's right here. GG. Alright. Let's see if there's someone in the 01 bracket that wants to play. We found a new. We'll get this deck another shot at least. Wasn't easy. Alright. Opponent chooses to go first this time. I'm not sure. Maybe I actually want the yellow haze shelter. Tax for, it's like tax for 3, blocks 3. Alright, attach for 3 blocks 1. Nah. Not good, not good. Alright. Just let them know that we're here. Cut a yellow last time, right? Yellow vengeful. Try it again. That's it. Alright. We'll get the first spectral shield down. We'll try to protect it with a ward 4. Alright, happy to see them blocking out a little bit. New doesn't usually go as wide as Zen does. I think we'll use the boots here. It's a little early, but kind of want to snowball the game out of control from this position if we can. Pitching a pick to pieces. That is kind of scary. What does that mean? I guess we should just let the sigil die. We could let the shield die and then attack for 4. But it doesn't have go again. Huh. Interesting. Alright. We attack for 2 again. We'll play the Haunting Spectre. I think I'm gonna underpitch for it. Get rid of the Vengeful Arsenal to stir the pot. I think this deck was definitely missing some of the instant speed auras. We could turn the headpiece face up. Put Sigil or Vengeful on bottom. Not sure. Pitching 2 reds to swing a dagger. What? Huh. I'm not sure. Can't tell what's in our opponent's arsenal or what their plan is to follow up. Okay. Just attack him for 4. We'll try to save the attune for second cycle this game, even though their second cycle has a bunch of reds in it. Two weeks ago, my Dory vs Shriner match. I'm not sure which match you're talking about. Was I playing one of those heroes? Ah. Gotcha. From the open then. What ended up happening? So make sure that we use the bastions on the daggers here so they don't go in our banish zone. What up, Cap'n Dog? You're at least gonna block 3 here. Hopefully they don't find our second Transcend card. So that's like our win condition. They found our second Transcend card. Dang it. Huh. That makes things tough. we'll get our +2 value this time. Just attacking for 1. This probably means that they're gonna transcend, I would guess. That's it. Because otherwise they would swing the Mistblade? No. Alright. We can let that happen. We'll make a new and stronger Spectral Seal. This one's attacking for 4. Then we'll also have a ward 4 on the end of it. We know our opponent has a red pick to pieces in the second cycle, but they haven't pitched any attack reactions to go with it. What up, Kiwi Stalker? Olympa Lads. I lost to an Olympa Lad this weekend. It's a close game. Alright. They block with the pick to pieces again. Or instead of attacking with it. Oh yeah, what deck is that? I don't think I have a good list, unfortunately. The Olympia list I lost to was playing Great Axe into me. Passover. So this is 5 go again. They get to swing dagger and then the Bastion. So we should protect this by playing the Chakra and transcending. Then we'll let the shield eat the Mistblade. Is that even good? Do I want my shield to die? We could activate Enigma and let that shield die. Yeah, it's better. On here, I think we block 5. Not sure. Feels kind of loose to block like that, but I don't think we're winning a long game because we only have 1 inner chi in our deck and we can't make any more. Yeah, I tend to like less chi than most other people, I think. I think Enigma can use the most for sure, but Zen, I don't think you need that many inner chi transcend cards in your deck. And new, you can draft a little bit more transcend cards than Zen, but you don't play them in every matchup, I think. I just have to let this die. This isn't their pitch deck, right? Still have another. Well, as they have this on board, which makes it 5, so I'd have to block at least 5. I think I should just let this stuff die. Dang. So they kept the reaction for the second red picture pieces that they pitched. The life total is still pretty high though. We're going to attack for 4 with the hay shelter. Then I have to think about using this. I think we do. And draft Julian. I like the new side, but that's probably because I overdraft. I I overdraft the pick to pieces. But when I'm playing Enigma, I hate to see pick to pieces for sure. Alright, so we know they have a +1 in their hand, at least. If we block 6, I don't think there's much they can do. Could even block 7, honestly. Yeah, what do they do if we block like this? Okay, well that's annoying. How many pick to pieces do you think you need? So I value the blue ones pretty highly, but I would want at least 2 red ones. Dang, we are way over blocking this thing. Alright, they take 2. I wish I could have kept a blue. They still have the Fang Strike, right? I'm pretty sure they didn't play it on that pick to pieces. Oh, whoops. I need to pitch the blue for this. Duh. Huh. I missed that. Yeah. The problem is if they had a +3, we lose the shield, which maybe losing the shield is fine. I block 6 because I know they have a +1. So their hand right now is another red Impulsive Desire. Yeah, we know that. I just don't know what their other card is besides the Fang Strike. It has to be the other red Impulsive Desire, right? I don't know what to block with. Let's see. That was the wrong one. Oh, okay. So it's Impulsive the next card? So they pitched 2 of these together. So I think we just let these die. We could have saved our 3 block and blocked 5 there. But I think that's their last pick to pieces. Again, yeah, we don't have much of a game plan for, or like a win con for late game. Huh. Maybe I was supposed to protect that board. Okay, there's the red impulsive that I was thinking of. What to do, what to do. We're winning on life rolls, we just have to catch up on cards some way. But letting this hit is not the way to do that. I think we got to though. Ah, they get the no, they get the attune. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Huh. Alright, our opponent's hand now, if we remember correctly, it's 1 or 2 energy. Luckily we don't have a card on top of our deck for a tune to kill us. So do we need the Battlefront Bastion in order to survive, or do we send it for 6? Probably send it. So they have 2 chi in their hand right now. Choose to go to 1. Okay, makes sense. They probably have the chess piece. Blue Venomous. I was not supposed to let that hit because now they can attack twice. And them attacking twice isn't that threatening. I don't know how I'm supposed to stop it from hitting, honestly. Huh. Alright. But now I just realized that this line I took revolves around me activating Enigma on their turn. But if I activate Enigma now, that means that the Chi will be on my deck on my turn, which means that they can activate News ability on my turn with the inner Chi they're going to draw next hand. And banish my inner Chi from deck. Oh, they had the pick. So it's blue pick to pieces and blue venomous bite. We're taking one. No. Good game. Dang, I don't remember seeing the blue pick to pieces. Alright. Tough game, tough draft overall. Let's see. Alright. So we are going to hop into another draft queue. It is popping right away, so that's good. Give me 1 minute, I'll be right back, and then we'll get the next draft started. Alright, we're back. Let's see. How's the... So I'll make the lobby. Yep. Cool. Alright, so draft is starting. Let's get that window up. But you were the second best. Actually, I think last place was Evan. But you were also the second best legacy player, so. Be positive, Andrea. Alright. Pack one, pick one. Oh, it's timed. Alright. Gotta go fast. Red Astral Etchings is an astral win condition for an Enigma deck. Red Aspect is great. Red Flex Claws is great. Stilettos, important. Pick to pieces, good. Stay open, send a signal. We could pick the red aspect and hope to wheel one of these other reds. Seems unlikely to wheel one of them. Red Nimble Strike is decent. Yeah. It's a strategy. I really don't like Red Blessing. So many assassin cards. We just passed the stilettos. So one of the easiest ways to send a signal is by understanding the path breakdown. And so in part of the Misfail draft, there are at most 7 class cards, and it's usually going to be like a 3-2-2 split of the different class cards. And so you know there's at least 2 of each class card. But in this pack, there's only 1 assassin. So someone has sent a signal that they are going to be assassin because they picked an assassin card early. Which makes, since it's like within 2 people on my right, that makes me less inclined to want to play assassin, even though we just saw all those good assassin cards. Now there's also a signal that, hey, they took a ninja card. Not great. But we are staying open for the most part. Right, yeah, picking a rare doesn't send the signal. Yeah, we got 1 of each class card missing, so we just gotta determine. This pack sucks. Oh, I know we passed illusionist or assassin cards though. Alright, I'll just pick the mystic card. Alright. The assassin we were passing to is going to be very upset when they see our pivot. Alright, so the stilettos wheeled. Do you guys think the second stilettos will wield too? Like, do we pick the assassin card here? I am very confused because someone picked an assassin card but didn't, then immediately switched off or something. I'll pick it. Darn, it wasn't there. Wow, but look at all these red. Okay. We're so smart. We even got the Passover, which is like the best Transcend card for. Alright, we can either go for the 1 for 5, or we can go for Nimblism to go with Nimble Strike. The 1 for 5 is kind of hard to get off. It's probably better. At least blocks 3. Blue Nimblism's not bad though. It does turn on Transcend too. Damn, this is the banger song from the playlist. Alright. So everyone just disrespected new in that table and everything wheeled. It's kind of crazy, but I'll take it. So we got some Nimblisms. How is the weakest link in draft? It's probably okay. I don't think it's a bomb. I think I'd rather have the Venomous Bite. But hear me out. Blue Pick to Pieces is a good wheel. And there's definitely not more than 2 news with how these cards are wheeling. So because we know there's only one other assassin, probably, we're getting one of these on the wheel for sure. Probably. For sure, probably. I mean, Red Venomous Bite is really good. But let's just wheel one. I'll pick the weakest link here. Wow. Okay. So our equipment's much better this draft, at least. Red Desires over Blue Pick to Pieces? I think so. Alright, we need some blues. Someone's asking about mono red. I think you want some good number of blues. Both these are very good. +1. I think at least 12 blues. You can probably get away with 11. We can value the Transcend card or the Blue Venomous. There's a lot of pick to pieces in this pack. So I think we want to have a good number of reactions. Alright, so the next pack is our wheel. We'll be able to see if it was big brain or not to pick the weakest link. Is there still the assassin card in here? No. Sad. There are somehow 2 other news with all those cards wheeling in the first pack. Huh. Well, I don't want to pick that. There you go. I guess an illusionist could have hate drafted when the red picked to pieces in that pack. But that'd be crazy. So we got one red picked to pieces, one blue. Right now our deck's a little bit weak to the mirror because our blues are pretty strong. But I wasn't worrying about that too much because I didn't think there were that many other news. Alright. So we still need a chest piece. Hello. How do you guys feel about the kimono? Kimono or heirloom? Broken for sure. I only have one transcend card though. True. Maybe regret not picking it, but it's all good. Heirloom will be fine too. You have to memorize the cards you picked? Yeah. Draftmancer makes it so easy. But at the same time, not actually reviewing the packs. That's what the review period is for, right? And why are you afraid of being able to memorize what you drafted when you're literally the Kano stacker? You're memorizing your pitch stack of 50 cards. You're telling me you can't memorize the 20 cards that are relevant to your draft in the first two packs? Come on. Any fears of people hoarding chi? I don't really say it's a fear. Yellow Battlefront's good too. Deep Blue Sea is strong. It makes you weaker to the mirror. I'll just take Desires. Happy to see another picked up pieces. Alright, now we hit the wheel. Kimono's still there. I hate this card so much, but it's okay. It's not bad. It is especially good against Enigma, also being able to hit their Transcend or Inner Chi cards, take away their win conditions. Would you play Nimble Strike Nimbleism with only one blue Nimbleism? I don't know. I really want that blue double trouble. But I don't think it's coming back. Guess we'll take the hate draft the equipment. This one looks solid as far as the draft deck goes. Just wait for a wizard set. Yeah. Then you'll be able to memorize all the cards. I wonder when we find out what the next set's going to be. Maybe at Nationals? Might be a little too early. Cool. Alright, inventory, we want those, we don't want you. Or you. Alright, good pack one, pick one. Went to waste. But I think we found our lane. Do we play the Nimble Strike Nimbleism? We'll see what we get paired against round one. And then we'll make our decision. While we're waiting for the round one pairing, let's figure out what actually happened in the draft. So person passing to us ended up... So they were assassin. I wonder... Because we saw that assassin... We saw that the assassin signal was sent. But they just kept passing more and more assassin cards. So they were passing to us, and then we knew that we were passing assassin. We were passing the assassin cards earlier before we moved into it. And so the person after us ended up assassin also. Which, I mean... Alright. Then we got... Enigma Zen. 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 Is that 3 Zens in a row too? Three Zens, 2 Enigma, and then 3 News. That's so weird. So the Illusionist players were the smartest because they were far away from each other, but they had to play the mirror round 1, so that sucks. Then I'll quickly check what happened in the last draft. Person passing to us was Ninja, and we were passing to another. But how'd they get these cards? We didn't see those cards. I think we saw 1 Waning Vengeance. Alright. Let's get a game in with this deck. Format. Tasher. Who am I playing against? Mark. Alright. can't use the heirloom. Oops. Alright, our opponent said give him a sec. So we're gonna be against Zen, right? Since all the other news were against us. Alright, so against Zen, we want all the bastions. I don't think we want Wash Away. I don't think Inducement is good enough against Zen. Is it better than Nimble Strike Nimbleism? We're at 15 blues right now. $15 blues is a lot. Huh. We'll try it. How are we doing on time? 4 p.m. Should be able to finish out this draft. And then we'll be back tomorrow for more drafts. I need to lock in what I'm playing for Classic Constructed. Does anyone know when deck lists are due? Are they going to be due Thursday at midnight? Or at the player meeting? I'm someone that doesn't like to submit my list until the very last possible second. Yeah, if it's Thursday at midnight, then I am in the hotel lobby until 11:59. Contemplating every last choice. Riptide? Maybe. I don't know. I had a bad showing this weekend with it. I did make some last minute changes in Vegas that probably made the deck worse. But I just wanted to try it out. I don't know. It sucks because I also didn't get to play against any of the new Misfailed Heroes of the Riptide. Kind of feels like you're playing a matchup lottery with the Riptide, but I'm just gonna get paired into Alex, Julian, Majin, every Kano player. Question my question. Yes. Alright. They are here. We'll just go second. We'll just submit this as is. for Living Legends skirmish season. I am excited for that. I'm a big fan of Viscerai, but I am down to play some Living Legend games on stream after Minneapolis. But yeah, big fan of Viscerai. I kind of want to try some Lexi Brews. Like, Lightning Lexi. But there is a good bit of ice in the format. Alright, so what do we got here? Attacking us for 2, we can block. Our opponent has full equipment. Alright, another attack for 2, block with the red. Opponent has a lot of yellows. Yeah, no. Prism is definitely strong. So we thought the game wasn't going to go second cycle. It's probably better to play the blue Venomous there instead of swing a second dagger, because it's the line we took is -1 damage. I think we're hoping to play towards second cycle. That hits, make a crouching tiger. We don't want that. Block with the red Venomous. Block with Bastion, and then we'll just send the weakest link at them. See if we catch them with any transcend cards in hand. Oh, they just pass. Wow. Equinox, are you gonna play the new Prism with old Luminars, or are you gonna play OG Prism? Alright, so their hand is red Untamed, blue Pouncing Key, blue Bastion, fact-finding mission. It's kind of funny, they wanted to block with Stride there, but if they block with Stride, then it gets discarded. Right, they get the Crouching Tiger in hand, and then it gets discarded to weakest link. So we can expect a weapon swing after this, and then probably a fact-finding mission. Our hands are not lining up, though. Um. Yeah, that's fair. I knew what you meant. It's okay. Alright, we'll take 2 here, and then we'll probably have to block 6. Well, another 3 coming. Yeah, we'll probably have to block 6 on with Hiss and Double Trouble. Blocking with Double Trouble kind of sucks. Can be a big win condition in this matchup. If you hit 2 good blues off the top of the deck. Alright, they want the Crouching Tiger. We should gain a life here though. Nope, just kidding. Banish blue and they have no blues left in the yard. Other priority targets would be something with combo because of the mask, or if they have the Transcend card that puts something on bottom. So doesn't matter what we hit there. Yeah, I thought we had too many blues. Where are they? Okay. Yeah, we can take 1. Stubby Zen. Dang, I didn't even think about that, yeah? I had thought it knew it a little before. Would new be good or bad in the chain? +1. Okay. I don't know. The Living Legend format is so strong. But if New Disruption lines up well enough, I could see it being very good against Lexi. I don't know though. Frostbites have to be insane against New, right? Even though she is pretty blue heavy. I don't know. Stubby Zen sounds real though. Yeah, I can get behind Stubby Zen. Alright. Put pouncing key back on bottom. Found our blues, but still no transcend card. We haven't seen our nimblism yet either. Should we block this for 2? What's the follow-up? Another 3 for 6? It does not look like we're getting... I mean, we can still get to second cycle, but our hands are not lining up. Yeah, I'm sure you could draft the old sets if you have the file, but it might just be harder to find 7 other players that want to draft the older sets. It tends to be, the server tends to have more people drafting before bigger events, and they'll be drafting the set that's relevant to them. Alright, so we're going to draw both Transcend cards and Blue Nimblism and... Dang, still no. Opponent's hand wasn't that good. But we can't do anything because we drew all our blues together. Should just send 5 back. Found him. Alright, well, we definitely don't let this hit. So we can block 1 there. Alright, makes sense. They're gonna transcend. They'll probably find that pouncing key that they put back on bottom. Oh man. This Tiger's gonna come in for 6. That's scary. Ah, man, we drew. We did not draw very well this game. If they have a follow-up to the pouncing key, we are in trouble. But we definitely go to 1 here. Try to turn on the snake hide. You could play these now and try to filter for something that blocks. We'll have to do that if they have another attack after this, but I wanted Tide Chakra to be on for when we transcend. So let's see, we're gonna do this first, we're gonna do this afterwards. Best blue that they have is Fact Finding Mission. Doesn't have Go again. Maybe it's better to choose the Untamed since we can use Nimblism. Alright, we'll hit the Untamed. Let's see what we draw. Blue Venomous. Not great. Got yellow Untamed on top. And we can't use this on any of their attacks. Since they had Water the Seeds, maybe it was better to get the Fact Finding Mission. This should have +1 now. Fang Strike only works on the attack actions. This only works on attack actions also. Let's just get buffed to 3. Which means that they have to basically block 4 on it because I have the Arousing Wave here. So maybe we're not in that bad of a spot. Okay, so they get the crouching tiger, but it doesn't. Doesn't attack for anything this turn. No, it looks pretty good for us. I think we're barely gonna get there. Are we gonna get there? Oh wow, nice. Maybe we don't get there. So you get to block with just the chess piece here? Oh no. And they still have to give us one more card, right? Yeah, because we have +1 and +1. Dang, close game. Oh no, we lost. I think we are dead. So we can only block the crouching tiger for 1, but it comes in for 2. Are there any defense reactions left in your deck? No. Dang. Good game. Huh. If I had gotten the fact-finding mission, they still blocked it for 6. Yeah, the first cycle definitely sucked. I mean, they could have tried to play more aggressive to actually play their banished cards and stuff later. Like, when we finally got the chance to activate new, we didn't really have much to go off of, or much to play out of their banished zone. I don't know. It was close though. If I had yeah, I don't know. I can't. The double trouble. I think it was just that it ended up being 3 reds and the yellow double trouble. and I had arsenaled this blue Tide Chakra on like the very first turn of the game, and I didn't want to just pitch a red to activate like a Rousing or Stilettos. Tough. Alright, let's see if there's someone that wants to play in the 1-0 bracket or 0-1 bracket. Another player already joined. And the other 0-1 left? No. Come back. Yeah, but then like if the double trouble doesn't even hit blues, doesn't matter. Maybe because it might make the next hand worse. No, Mo, I lost. I drew 2 chi in the end and couldn't block out the last tiger. It was tough. Yeah, I'll have to watch back the game and see if there's anything we could have done different. I mean, it might just be as simple as not putting this Tide Chakra in Arsenal. It kind of sucked in Arsenal, to be honest. We could have played it on the Impulsive Desire. I mean, I don't know. I guess I was just banking on seeing a Transcend card before the last hand, the first cycle. But that's card games. Alright. So since no one wants to play in the 0-1 queue, let's go ahead and try to at least get one more draft in. Cool. The queue popped. Oh, and someone made it. Nice. Alright. Well, we're back in Draftmancer. Oh, we got Julian in the pod. Dang, I remember X-Mage. Used to use that for Magic a long time ago. Alright, we got 8 people in here. Should be starting soon. Alright. So, pack one, pick one. We had an Illusionist draft today already. We had an Assassin draft already. Uh-oh. Someone DC'd already? Already. Red Blanche is good. Stays open. You can try sending a signal right away. Pick the red pouncing key. I think it's fine. Not a big fan of Red Companion. Just doesn't line up that well with the weapon. Nimble Strike is fine. The person passing to us picked a rare, so we don't really have a signal of what's open. And Chakra's fine too. Alright, still no class cards picked. Shell is fine, Rising Sun is fine. We're kind of locking ourselves in a ninja. Even though we're passing some ninja cards that aren't that powerful. Okay, the first signal we see of a class card missing is actually a ninja card, which is a little bad news for us. Is it too late to pivot? Is there anything to pivot off of? You can pick Homage. Blue Biting Breeze is fine. Yeah, so I think we ended up, this is probably the worst seat that we ended up in, even though we were like in a assassin sandwich, as Julian put it last draft. I think we still navigated that draft well. But here there are two other ninjas in the pod, and one of them is passing to us. I mean, I don't really. We could go assassin, but then we're giving up 5 picks. But it's not even that clear that assassin's open. Like, I know it's not being overdrafted, but it's not like there aren't any assassins at the table. It's all good. We just got a blue heavy. We just got a blue heavy Zen deck. Where did my... all of my Google Chrome tabs just crashed. Let's see. Okay, looks like everything is fine there. Let me get it back up for you guys. Alright, you guys cannot see it still, huh? There we go. Cool. Okay. We're back. I don't know what happened, that was weird. Okay. Gotta resort all these things. Block 3s, not block 3s. Yeah, we do not have a lot of reds in our deck, huh? Alright, but here are some reds. This is what we want to see. We're gonna at least wheel one more red ninja card. So is Pouncing Key better than Tooth and Claw? Is it better than Untamed? It's pretty close. I don't... This one gets a lot better if you have the boots that generate the Crouching Tiger. But we also need some Crouching Tiger generation. So let's go with the Harmony. Chess Piece is fine, Untamed is fine. Emissary is good too. Our wheel on this pack is not going to be great. Yeah, I think the equipment's a fine pick there too. I'm just worried about how contested Ninja is, that I won't be able to get the power of red cards when I see them. Or if I don't pick the power of red cards when I see them, I won't be able to get them in the rest of the draft. Like on the wheels and stuff, so. If I felt like my seat was open and like my deck was going well, then I'd pick the equipment. I'll pick the equipment over like any filler blue. Alright, so options here, we got Tenet, if you is fine, Bastion is fine, Emissary is strong. Yeah, we'll pick the Emissary. I'm tempted on the Bastion there. So block 3s, block 2s. So I already have gloves. Water of the Seas is okay. I haven't been that impressed with the card really, and it's not like we have so much Crouching Tiger generation where we'll be able to make use of the +1 all the time. Like Untamed is basically the same. Like Yellow Untamed is basically the same card as Red Water to the Seeds in our deck, right? So I think I'm just gonna pick a blue block 3 here. Yellow Blanche, it's fine. Okay, Droplet is sick. But we don't have any of the Transcend cards that give it go away. Like we want Path Well Traveled. Fabtcg is combo card. We'll pick the Droplet though. Red Nimblism is good. I'm really surprised to see that go 8 picks. Alright, so this was our wheel. So in our wheel we had passed a red Untamed and a red Tooth and Claw. I guess I'm not too surprised to see the Pouncing Key come back, but it is a card with combo, which is kind of high priority for Zen players usually. Two Assassin cards still in the pack. Man, gross. Stir the Pot's kind of crap. But deck's not terrible, but it's not great. And I think we knew that Assassin was looking open. But I was too afraid to pivot this draft, and that's why we're stuck with a little mediocre ninja pile. Key Unleashed is fine. It's a strong pack. The person passing to us pick the equipment. Yeah, I think we need more Crouching Tiger generation, so I'm gonna pick the Harmony. Even though Battlefront Bastion's insane. Blue block 3. Alright, Blue Key Unleashed is sick. Path Well Traveled though. To go with the Droplet. We already have so many Transcend cards. Yeah, we'll go with the Key Unleashed. Red Companion kind of sucks. Red Breeding kind of sucks. Here I'm down to pick a chess piece. the one red nimble strike to go with the nimbleism. Hopefully we draw them in the right order this game. Alright, so we need at least 4 more cards. We could probably use more cards. Oh, we have a blue nimbleism too, to go with the nimble strike. Okay. So yeah, looking for at least 4 more cards in our next 7 picks. Droplet should be in the block 2 section. A yellow block 3. I don't really want either of these, to be honest, but pick the Untamed. Yeah, very blue heavy. Well, we get 2. We still need 2 cards. Because I don't want to lose to Venomous Bite. Okay, there's 1 card we can use. There's 2 cards we can use. Alright. Dang. $17 blues though? I don't know. It's a lot more than I normally have in my Zen deck. Maybe with this many blues we actually do want to stir the pot. Let's see. Take out all the cards we can't play. Put you in inventory. Yeah, maybe we do want more Transcend cards. Or maybe we do want to play all the Transcend cards in this build. We got enough combo cards to find with the Pouncing Keys and the 2 Key Unleashed. 1, 2. Alright, we'll try it out. Let's see. Deck. What do we not want then? Probably a blue that doesn't have Gogan. Thinking Blessing, but it's weird because it is a block 3. Alright. Really quick, let's take a look at what happened in the draft. So we're playing against new round 1. Alright, passing to us was Enigma. There's the other Zen player. Enigma, Zen, Enigma, Zen, Enigma, Zen. No way. And then 2. Oh, and then Enigma. So there really was only one. There really was only one assassin. And we got paired against it the first round. Oh no. Let's see. Julian's deck looks cool. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised there were 4 Enigmas. But three Zens made sense from how we felt during the draft. Alright. Let's make a game. Our opponent's name was what? Player E55. Yeah, that's right. I don't know who that is. Okay, they joined. Cool. Let me get Talishar up for you guys. There we go. Alright. So against new, we don't really want to play our good blues, but I don't know, our blues kind of suck. I guess you could trade this for this. Seems better. I don't even know. We're gonna give it our best. Alright, do we arsenal the chakra on the first turn of the game again? I don't know. I guess you can always play it as a 0 for 3, so we won't force ourselves to wait for the +5 to become relevant. Giving up a armor already. It's pretty scary. Alright, we're gonna say no blocks and hope that they don't hit our blue key unleashed, I guess. They do hit 2 blues, but oh, they hit another transcend card. Alright, so we are definitely going to have to try to end this game in the first cycle. So we're going to play the first tenant, then we're going to attack with yellow harmony. Not that threatening, but here we can transcend. Close the chain. Now our tiger's +5. And then we'll be able to Zen for the key unleashed yellow. Then we can arsenal this tiger. Not bad. We did have to waste this first 10 cheat. I was planning to get the blue key unleashed so we can draw a card, but then I realized that there's not really anything, like, drawing the card doesn't matter because we have this extra caution tiger in hand anyways. And like the blue key unleash wouldn't have go again. Oh my god, is that almost lethal? They can use the gloves if they want to threaten lethal. That's crazy. Okay, they missed the life gain, which is good. Now, I guess the question I have is whether or not it's worth it for me to arsenal this nimble strike. If the turn is cleaner if I don't. No, the turn is cleaner if I do arsenal the nimble strike. But I could just not swing Kakara and I'll still get a +1 off of the Aquamarine. I think I'm always able to start with this at least. So they're gonna take as much damage as they can, which makes sense. They changed their mind. Oh, they're just showing off. Let's see. So if we don't swing, if we swing the weapon, we have 2, 2, 4. That's exactly 8 damage, so it's not really threatening lethal. Yeah, exactly. So because I think we just need to take as many cards out of their hand as possible so that they don't throw another attack reaction at us. And they can't just block 3 here. I mean, I guess they can because they have the headpiece. So they'll go to 1. Yeah, so they'll go to 1. We have the arms to stop the Mistblade. Oh no, do they have a chi? They don't have a chi, right? Okay. So lucky for us, they haven't transcended yet. Unlucky for us, we drew some block 2s. But our hand's good. They're not going to have an attack reaction here. So we can actually prevent this damage. And then we got 3, 2, 1, 4. Which sounds like enough breakpoints to me. Guess if they had Bastion, they could have stopped it. But. All right. The one win we got today was against a 1-1 new. I was not expecting that. All right. Yeah, so the kimono with only 1 transcend card in their deck. As a 1-1 new, maybe they could have drafted more transcend cards. I'm not sure, but holy, don't draft. Alright. Cool. Dang, they dropped. They dropped after losing too. Wasn't that bad. Let's go back to the list. Yeah, it was oh, they did have more transcend cards. They just didn't choose to play them. Yeah. Did they play the inducements versus us? It might have just been sideboard tech. Well, they did play the inducements. Alright. So we are waiting on the other tables to finish. Finish their games. Any reason we didn't pick one red blanche? No, I think it's fine. I generally like staying open in this format. I had been staying open in the other two drafts we did today, for the most part. But I think I mentioned it. It's just like I had a new draft already today. I had an Enigma draft. Might as well try to get a Zen draft in. Since it's just practice, and ended up not being a great Zen seat, but the hero's powerful enough where you can still get wins. And what was my pack one pick one instead? It was red pouncing key, right? I think red pouncing key is one of the stronger Zen commons. I prefer to have the Crouching Tiger generation first, but you do want some number of cards with combo on them to make transcending better with Zen. And then I mean, a 0-for-4 go again is just as good on rate as red blanches. Like the on-hit of Blanche can be relevant, but I don't know. I wouldn't fault anyone for picking red Blanche. Pack one, pick one there. But when you're drafting in this format, you have to like choose whether you're gonna read signals or send signals, and this draft I chose to send a ninja signal, and it didn't work out. But who knows? We'll see how the draft ends up. Don't we signals just force? Yeah, I mean, at an armory level, I wouldn't expect most people to care or be able to read signals, but for nationals, at least in day 2, I'd expect people to be able to read them. Alright, we got an opponent, Matt Barrows. Okay, I think we'll keep it a good game. Game already. I try. We start off by attacking us for 4. Give him 1 card. If this was the draw card one, I would have been more tempted to keep it. But, alright, we block with 3 blues. Alright, what is this? 3 card to 8? Not great. We're gonna arsenal this Nimble Strike, wait to find one of those 2 Nimbleisms we have in our deck. Three cost 8? What's a 3 cost 8? Cool. Found a Nimbleism. Don't really want to be blocking too much, but can't expect much with their deck. So we'll just end up going Nimble Strike into weapon here. I can block 3, or I can choose to arsenal the moon for when we draw a Transcend card. This is just Tiger for 2. I don't really care, but if there's a follow-up to the Tiger, like a Key Unleashed, then yeah, I don't know if I am supposed to block 3 here or not. We'll play it safe. Attack with the weapon first to conceal the rest of our turn, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. Blocking 2, okay. So if they transcend, it goes up to 7. Do I care? Think so. Alright, our next question is, do we want to bottom droplet to draw another card? I don't think so. If we draw our grains that tip the scale, it can be an okay 2-card hand. Okay. We can force them to use the helmet with the gloves. But I think it's better to arsenal here. And if we can survive this turn, then I think we're in good shape to win anyways. Alright, what's that mean? Key unleashed? It's red. Okay. Nice. Looks like we're in good shape. So always sequence it where the draw bottom resolves second. Huh. Okay. Not bad. Our opponent is not going to be able to survive this turn. You could even have just like use the +1 here, but I just want to show them what we have, you know. They can block 6, they can block 4. Nice. So we actually could have got them last turn. But we assumed that they also had a prevention headpiece. But yeah, good stuff. So we are 2-0 with the Zen deck that we didn't like. Let's see if we can end the stream with a 3-0. That'd be nice. Alright, let me pull it up. Zen deck. Lots of pouncing keys. 2 red harmonies. Only 1 tiger form. 2 key unleashed. The red wind chakra we've gotten off every game, and I think that's probably a big reason why we're 2-0. But yeah, I mean, we have 17 blues. But 17 blues with a lot of transcend cards and a lot of cards that have combo on it. It's actually working out pretty well. All these assassin cards that we could have played if we read the table correctly. But we were just a Zen Forcer this game. Or this draft. Alright. So we are just waiting on the other 1-0 table to finish their match, and then we'll be able to hop into the third game. It's making me want to play Zen and Classic Constructed too. So funny, everyone thought that Zen was going to be one of the worst heroes. Are you locked in on a hero yet, Matt? What does that have to do with anything? Bonds should have been a majestic. Oh, you mean it should have been only one color, not rainbow? Is that what you mean? Huh. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. That card's pretty strong. Nine dishonors, more like 12. So what's your Riptide list look like, Matt? Oh, I didn't even post a 2-0 link. I'm so dumb. Alright. Now maybe someone will join. Fatigue Victor. I don't believe you. You playing a Fatigue deck? Dang. I need to play some classic constructed games tonight. I'm pretty happy with this Leviathan list. I need to figure out what the right blue is for these slots. Like, I don't know if it should be endless mon or not. But it felt pretty good. I'm not unsure. I'm not entirely sure on the right number of graveling growls and the split of red, yellows, and blues, which are the diabolic offerings. Right now I have the extra red one in the sideboard. I mean, I've been happy with 2 reds, 2 yellows in most matchups. The yellow agile windup has been fine too. Is the third copy. I don't know. Runner is like the coolest addition. It was pretty good over the weekend. I don't know how much I need to respect New still. Like, New is pretty popular in Vegas, so I think I still want snags. But it definitely could be something else too. 2 Command and Conquerors felt okay, but then you're like kind of lacking on disruption for the mirror and against Zen. Yeah, true. I mean, she's definitely fun and can do silly things. I don't think she's bad. I just decided I wasn't gonna figure out in time for nationals, and if someone else figures her out, then I'd be happy to pick her up because I think she's a fun hero. But overall, like, we've had a pretty good success with this list in the new. I don't know if this one has the results on it or not. This one only has 1 result. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright. What did we just face? We faced the mirror match. Yeah, they had like Red Companion and Red Breeding. I just do not like these cards in my draft decks. The Companion of the Claw is so hard to follow up with, like, on rate. Like, yeah, you can go Companion and a Breed Anger off of blue, but that's just like 8, and you're not getting any use out of the Crouching Tigers. You can go Untamed in a Companion and then attack with the Tiger, and then it's like 3-card 9. But you could just like 2-card 6, and it's the same thing without needing to attack with a Companion. You just go Untamed into the Kakara, I mean. I don't know. I value the 1-cost starters and go again, and the 0-cost much higher than the 2-cost, which maybe isn't that controversial or crazy, but I do see people drafting Companion of the Claw pretty highly, and same thing with Red Breed Anger. It's not a starter, it doesn't have go again, and the combo part of it is rarely relevant. Like, it could be relevant for you to find it off Sen, I guess, but then you still need 1 floating to be able to play it. Compare it to something like Pouncing Key, it just feels worse to me. Yeah, Companion into Untamed into Tiger is still 3-card 9, like I was saying. Which is fine, but like if you just had a 3-block instead of Companion, you're still getting 3 card 9 value out of by blocking 3 and swinging weapon instead. Alright, where's our last opponent? Who will it be? What should we spectate something in the meantime? What heroes do you guys want to watch? New versus KO? Pretty defensive new list with Sigil and all the DVX. The new is pretty far behind. Obviously 19 life, but the KO also has all their armor ups left. They still have Flesh Bag, which is huge. And then they're activating this really early. Looks doomed though. Alright. This is a matchup I saw a lot over the weekend, but it was not Redliner. It was Brody Spurlock instead. Oh, our opponent's here. Good luck, have fun. They chose for me to go first, which is interesting. I feel like I don't know, I feel like I've seen most Enigmas want to go first. Alright. Had to think of how to sequence the turn. I think we're going to end with arsenaling the blue Harmony. Oh, yeah, yellow Harmony, sorry. And then, depending on how many cards they have left in hand after I attack with the Crouching Tiger, maybe we hold on to the Pouncing Key. Like if they just want to take the 1 damage off the Tiger. They do. That means we'll pass in case they have an aura they wanted to play. We get to keep the blue for the Harmony anyways. Alright, good start for them. They found the Spectral Shield. Their follow-up isn't great, though. Alright, let's see what we can find with Transcend. What do we want here? We can find a 0 for 4, or we can find a 0 for 2 that draws a card. A 0 for 2 that draws a card with Go Again. Allows us to play the Harmony of the Hunt off any card we draw, and then we get the Crouching Tiger immediately, so it makes our Key Unleashed that we draw better. I don't know, would you guys find blue or yellow, or blue or red Pouncing Key here? Well, we should got red now. That's okay. We could still have attached with the Harmony of the Hunt, but Nimblism is just like probably one of the only cards that I don't want to give up there, because how important it is to play with the Nimble Strike, which, hello. Alright, what happened? Another Spectral Manifestations. We're cool with that. No follow-up. So we got another big turn here. It's 8 Go Again, into 2, into 4. I'm just him? Maybe Zen's broken. Maybe you're just supposed to play Zen in every format. Sound like Zach? Yeah, just replace Zen with Illusionist. Alright. Our opponent's life total is getting pretty low. They'll have one more chance to rebuild and protect it. Is there any on hit that I care about? I don't think so. It might just be another 0 cost Spectra card. So they said they just realized. Oh, they're saying they think they could have responded to a Nimble Strike. I don't think you can. Because you can't pass over Nimble Strike because it's an additional cost. It's not a trigger. So, yeah, they didn't make a mistake. Alright. It's a pretty good board. But we're gonna have 2 into 6. 2 into... I can do math. 2 into 7. Double transcend. Alright, how will they stop the 7? They got 3 blocks still? Nope. Another good hand. We're happy to take, not happy, but definitely willing to take 6 here. We should be able to clear their Spectral Shield and percent lethal. So we'll hide information. I'm gonna go 2 into 2 into 1 with the tiger. Am I mistaken? Okay, we're gonna actually, yeah, 2 into 2. 1 off the tiger, and then we'll attack with the Key Unleashed for 6 and activate the waves. On their turn, in my head, I was thinking that I could attack with Pouncing Key and Key Unleashed, but we only have 1 tiger. So if they have a hand that they want to block and go to 1, then for their chess piece, then that's where the waves is going to be insane. If they block with a 2 block here and use the chest or use their boots, and the waves will get the win. But if they block 6 here, then they probably just activate the boots. afterwards. Alright, if they block 6, I don't even think I use waves. Huh, that's an interesting point. If they block. Huh. Alright, would you guys activate the gloves here? It's just efficient because we have one floating. It gives us one defense on their turn. But if they go to 1 and they get like a free ward 4. Okay, they changed their mind on how they want to block. But yeah, I mean, if they block 6, I don't know. I don't actually know. So this is only blocking 5 now. No, I think you definitely do it. Not a great hand. I might as well just like block with one of these. So I guess it'll just come down to what their follow-up is on the Spectral Shield next turn. Dang. That was rough. All the pouncing keys, but no tiger. They have an easy ward 4 there. Yeah. Oh. Interesting. But here they can only attack with one shield still. Okay. So we get our tiger. I could have blocked 2 with the Untamed there instead of using the armor. I don't know how relevant it's going to be to Arsenal, the blue Untamed. So they're preventing one. Using a shield. Yeah, another 2. They're trying to save the 4 for a breakpoint, which makes sense. Close last game. Blocking with the red manifestations. Okay. They're gonna give up the shield? No, they give up the ward 4. Huh. What are the chances they have a attack? Please don't be an attack. Alright. So they should have some chi left in their deck too. Okay. So yeah, we give it +1. We're gonna get the key unleashed. Just gonna basically clear their board of all auras, I think. Oh no, it's more than that, because I don't know if they can stop the tiger for 2 also. Yeah, just seeing if there's any reason not to get it. We could shuffle and transcend too, but it won't matter. We're gonna get there. Just barely. GG. Hype. Alright. Well, I'm glad we were able to redeem ourselves with a 3-0 draft in the end. So we ended up 3-3 in our games today. Perfectly balanced. Our Zen deck was... Oh, let's pull it up. Actually not that bad for having 3 Zens in the pod. And all the extra blues and extra transcend cards ended up working pretty well. So, something I'll keep in mind going forward when drafting Zen. But, yeah, that's basically going to do it for today's stream. Thank you everyone for joining me today and practicing for Minneapolis this weekend. I will be back tomorrow afternoon for more drafts. And then on Thursday, I'll be basically spending all day traveling to Minneapolis with some layovers. So, yeah, I hope you guys will tune in tomorrow for more drafts. Otherwise, yeah, just thanks again. If you guys can help us out by liking and subscribing to the channel, that'd mean a ton. So, alright, have a good night, everyone. Thanks.